Britain in the 1960s was buzzing with automotive ambition. Bold designs, daring engineering, and a nation believing its cars could take on the world. But not every story ended in glory. Some cars launched with promise and excitement, only to fail when it mattered most. Today, we're counting down 10 British cars from the 1960s that fell short of their enormous potential. And number 1 will surprise you the most. Number 10, Ford Corsair, 1963. The Ford Corsair was meant to sit above the successful Cortina, offering buyers a stylish, slightly more upmarket option. American-influenced lines, elongated bonnet, and a better interior gave it flair. But the reality fell short. It was heavier than the Cortina and offered no real performance boost. Drivers expected refinement, but found a sluggish ride. By 1970, Ford quietly discontinued it. A car that tried to climb but never left the bottom rung. Number 9, Vauxhall Cresta PC. The Vauxhall Cresta PC turned heads immediately. Big, bold American styling, a sweeping rear window, chrome detailing, and a near-luxurious interior. It aimed for executives, offering space and a sense of occasion. Yet driving felt vague, handling imprecise, and interior quality faded quickly. Buyers expecting substance were disappointed. Sales never matched expectations, and the executive image faded. A bold statement that drove like a question mark. Number 8, Morris Oxford Series 6, 1961. The Morris Oxford Series 6 was meant to continue a proud legacy. Tidy styling, familiar cabin, dependable character, perfect for middle-class Britain. But the BMC 1100 with front-wheel drive and hydroelastic suspension made the Oxford feel outdated from day one. A decent car, but being decent was no longer enough to survive. Number 7, Triumph Vitesse, 1962. Based on the Herald, the Vitesse was Triumph's attempt at a 6-cylinder, lively saloon. Sharp styling, twin headlights, and strong performance promised excitement. Early reviews were positive, but swing-axle rear suspension caused handling instability. The car could be dangerous in the wrong hands. Later fixes improved safety, but the early reputation damage lingered. A sporting car that betrayed its drivers. Number 6, Wolseley Hornet. The Wolseley Hornet borrowed revolutionary mini engineering. Extended boot, wood trim, leather seats, and distinguished branding created an upscale feel. But added weight reduced performance, and the interior improvements were mostly cosmetic. Buyers realized they were paying for style, not engineering. Neither mini enthusiasts nor luxury buyers were satisfied. Badge engineering at its most cynical. Number 5, Bond Équipe GT, 1963. Bond cars wanted an accessible GT coupe, glass fiber body, Triumph Herald underpinnings, and a stylish look created excitement. But mechanical limitations under sporting demands exposed weaknesses. Power was insufficient for the GT image, build consistency was poor, and refinement lacked. A brave attempt by a small manufacturer, deserving of better luck. Number 4, Daimler SP250. The Daimler SP250, also known as the Dart, had a punchy V8, lightweight fiberglass body, and performance figures rivaling contemporary sports cars. Early tests showed promise, but body flex, inconsistent doors, and twisted chassis under stress made it unreliable. Jaguar acquired Daimler in 1960 and ended production by 1964. A fantastic engine trapped in an underdeveloped car. Number 3, Austin 1800 Land Crab, 1964. The Austin 1800, nicknamed Land Crab, had front-wheel drive, hydroelastic suspension, and generous interior space. It won European Car of the Year in 1965. Brilliant engineering on paper, but the public disliked its blocky styling. Oversized and awkward in traffic, it failed to connect with buyers despite technical excellence. A landmark of genius that people refused to love. Number 2, Hillman Imp. The Hillman Imp was Britain's answer to the Mini. Small, rear-engined, aluminium overhead cam engine. Affordable, nimble, clever design. Early excitement was real, but rushed production and a new factory led to overheating engines, unreliable cooling, and mechanical faults. Buyers were disappointed. The concept was brilliant, but execution failed. Number 1, Austin 3-liter. At number 1, the Austin 3-liter. BMC needed a prestige saloon to challenge Rover. Big, comfortable, with a smooth 6-cylinder engine. Early prototypes showed promise, but it sat on the outdated Austin 1800 floor pan, stretched and reworked in a hurry. Heavy, ungainly, awkward handling. Buyers saw no reason to choose it over the Rover P6. Production lasted 4 years. Fewer than 10,000 made. A car meant to crown an empire, and instead marked the start of decline. These 10 cars show that British automotive ambition in the 1960s was bold, sometimes brilliant, but not always executed well. Some failed due to poor decisions, bad timing, or public perception. Others were too innovative for their era. But all of them leave lessons in ambition, creativity, and the thin line between triumph and failure. Which of these cars surprised you the most? Comment below. If you enjoyed this, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.